Hi guys, nice to see you. I'm going to show you how to make your own kind of light table today. And you can do so many different activities with light tables. I'm going to show you just a few, but then let your mind roam. You can figure out all kinds of stuff to do with a light table. I'm sure you'll think of things that I've never even thought of before. All right, first I've got a pan. And you might think, oh, right, Andy's making brownies, but I'm totally not. It's just a pan that I have in my cupboard. It's seen better days, but it has a lid, a clear lid, and that works. That's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. And they do sell pans at the dollar store that are kind of the disposable aluminum ones that have lids that come that are clear also. But this is just something I had on hand. And I'm going to take the lid off. And I have some of these little mini Christmas lights, or mini, sometimes they're called fairy lights, and they're battery operated. I'm going to turn them on. Ooh. And I'm going to put them in my pan. And you can use a flashlight, any light source really. Maybe you could throw a couple of glow sticks in there. Instead of putting my lid back on this way, I'm going to turn it around and put it on upside down. And then I have a nice little valley here so that when I'm using things on my light table, they don't spill. They just stay right here in this little valley. Okay, first thing that we could do with our brand new beautiful light table is, I'll show you the mess-free option. You can take a big bag or a couple of little bags. I have a great big gallon Ziploc, and I'm going to put a little bit of paint inside the bag. Ooh, just dump some in there. Here's some. I'm going to use red and what color is that? Yellow. Yeah. Use red and yellow. Now, if you know what's going to happen, don't spoil it, because something's going to happen when we put red and yellow together. All right, I'm going to make sure that this is sealed. I have to pinch it. All right, it's sealed. Kind of looks like I have a bag of ketchup and mustard. I don't. Just kidding. I'm going to put this on here, and if you want to, kind of helps sometimes to tape the sides down so it doesn't wiggle all over on you. So I'm going to put a little tape here and a little tape on the other side. There you go. Okay, here we go. Now I can take my fingers and move them around. Ooh. And the best thing about this is right now I'm sitting in the light, so it doesn't look as cool as when I'm going to turn the lights off, and it's going to look amazing. But you can mix the colors. Can you see that I'm getting a new color? What color am I making? What color is that? I have red and yellow, and then together I'm mixing orange. I made some orange. Doesn't that kind of look like fire? Another thing that you can do with your light table, I'm going to take this off if you want to get kind of messy. I'm going to put this to the side, and I can use this I can put this on the window when the sun's coming through and use my fingers on that. I can just hold it up to the light, or I can sit here and just play with the bag. This is great. I'm going to get the next one. I'm putting a little transparency down just so that I don't have to switch in the middle. Or, I don't have to wash this off in between. We need to put a little bit of green on there. And a little bit of blue. Come on, blue. There we go. And then you can use your fingers for this, or you can use a brush to move it around and see what different kinds of things, different designs on here that you can make. I'm just going to use one finger here for a minute. There's some dots. Oh, look at that. All right, I'm going to use more than one finger. Oh, I love it. Look at all the lines I'm making. Do you see all my fun lines? See if I can hold it and do it at the same time. Ready? Isn't that fun? All right, now I don't have to clean that. I also have a transparency, but you could make a piece of paper. You could use a piece of paper also. And I just taped some different packaging things on here. I use them because they're either transparent or the light can come through them a little bit. So these ones aren't quite transparent, but the light does come through those little foam things that I get in the mail. And I tape some on to a piece of paper and I put it on here. And I'm gonna go get my paintbrush. And see if I can paint some of these. Here's purple. Dip, dip, dip. And see what it looks like when you have purple paint on there, on the bubble wrap, on the foam. I put some saran wrap on here, some cling wrap. And that's going to look different through the light. Pretty cool. And you can use all different kinds of colors on here. Maybe you want to use a brush. Maybe you want to use your fingers. Just some little different options. I like to finger paint on bubble wrap too. And then when you're all done, you could, any one of these, here's my green paint, you can take a piece of paper and lay it on top and push, and you can make what's called a monoprint and save what you did. So here's mine. See? I just smooshed it right into what I painted, and now I have another beautiful painting that I can put up on my wall. So there's lots of things that you can do with your light table, but really it's just fun to have a surface that's a little different than just a regular drawing table. So get out your paints, get out your imaginations, and have fun. All right, night night.